Thank you to all my channel members, including my fan appreciation level members and my contributor level members, for helping support the YouTube channel.
Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan Cohn, and today I have my book review of Ben Bova's Mercury from his Grand Tour universe. I'm a big fan of Ben Bova, one of my favorite authors. I'm a big fan of his Grand Tour universe, which is mostly hard sci-fi with a little bit of softer sci-fi elements. A couple years ago, I started with his Mars books, which Mars and Mars Life, the third book, are particularly amazing. Return to Mars is good, but not as good. But that little trilogy was great. And then he also wrote a duology, which includes Jupiter and Leviathans of Jupiter, which are both amazing, amazing books. And then I read his books Saturn and Titan, which is another duology, which is also very well done, very different. I am surprised that he kind of zigged with this series. And then I read The Good Far Side, which is a standalone, and it could have been better. It's kind of just a fun thriller, much more in line with like Jupiter, although I think Jupiter's handled better. But yeah, Far Side I thought was pretty entertaining. So I've just really been enjoying all of the Ben Bova books I've been reading, so I picked up Mercury, and I was reticent with this one because I was looking at the premise and it wasn't entirely set on Mercury, and I was like, I want a novel about going to Mercury. And when we get there, the book's split up into 4 parts. Parts 1 and 4 are on Mercury, but parts 2 and 3 are not on Mercury at all. Parts 2 and 3 are either on Earth or Selene or other places. And so I was like, come on, I came here for the Mercury. I came for the hard sci-fi, but I stayed for the character work because this book is brilliant character work. This book, at its core, is a revenge story. It is about a man who had dreams of being a scientist, and in his goals, he wanted to build this space elevator that would allow for space travel to be cheap, that anyone could do it, not just the wealthy, and that he could democratize space travel and take humanity to the stars. And he had that dream until someone sabotaged his project, killing so many people. And he's exiled, and in his exile, he plots his revenge. And it takes years for him to get his revenge, but he gets it. And it's such a great revenge story because it is explored in many angles. Because on one side, you agree with our character of Dante Alexios, who also has another name in the book, but you agree with him that he's been wronged, and you agree that what they did to him was bad, and you do not like these other people in the book. However, Dante himself is no good guy in this book, and you see how revenge can eat someone alive, or, since this is about Mercury, how it can burn someone alive, and how it just won't let up, and no matter what you do, this revenge is not good for you. And I loved that it was framed with how life on Mercury is so terrible, and it was used a little bit. I wish even that Ben Bova had hit it a little bit harder, because it would have been amazing to hit it even harder. But it still hit well with this book, and so you feel for all the characters. You both empathize with all the characters, because in each way, so every character is either framed or has bad things happen to them that they don't deserve. But every character also did some bad things to the other characters that they should not have done. And so you end up leaving feeling, what should I feel towards these people? How should I feel towards them? There's really only one person who is genuinely trying to do the right thing in this book, and it is not the person you'd expect. It's absolutely not the person you'd expect. The person I expected that to be, nope, not that person. It was so well done. And I thought that I spent especially the part 4 on the edge the whole time. When I was reading this book, I could not put it down by part 4. Parts 1, 2, and 3 were good, but part 4 is truly amazing. It is a great way to tie up the book. And it's the shortest Ben Bova book I've read. It's only 318 pages, but he packs in a great story here. And I was nervous that he was just kind of, oh, well, I'll just write part 1 on Mercury and the rest of the book set like on Earth. And thankfully, that's not the whole book. It's just about half the books on Earth and Selene, and half the book, the first and last part of it, are on Mercury, and it worked really well. It seems like I've missed something in technological development in this series, because we're able to just go to Mercury now, and there's like, it's not hard. It seems that Ben Bova skipped the exploration phase of the first man settling on Mars and coming to Mars for the first, or not Mars, Mercury for the first time. We've seen that with Mars. We saw the first people coming to Jupiter. We saw the first people going to Saturn. But here, the station's already built. The station's already been there. We're already like seeing the exploration happening. So I wish we could have seen a little bit more. And maybe that's explored in Venus, which I still have yet to read on my shelves. But anyway, I had a blast with this book. I thought I would end up not liking it because it wasn't going to be set entirely on Mercury. But it's still such a great character work, such a great revenge storyline. It has deep, rich themes that I just think are truly excellent. So I'm going to give Mercury a 9 out of 10. It's a terrific book. You really need to read it. Ben Bova is the master of hard sci-fi, of these kind of space exploration stories. He's just the master of it, and he can switch subgenres. He can tell a hard sci-fi story and tell a different type of plot, different types of characters, different types of, world building even. He can do so much with just the hard sci-fi genre, and so he is just amazing, and I can't wait to read more of his. So if you've read Mercury, let me know what you thought of it. What's your favorite Ben Bova book if you've read his other books? And are you excited to read the book that he started working on, that he left for Les Johnson to read, which is the final book in the Grand Tour? Let me know all those thoughts in the comments section down below. And until next time, I'm Jonathan, and thank you for watching.